This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Do we created master data like business partner? You remember? Okay, let me check.
Yes, we did.
Let me check it. I don't remember. Okay. So I think we created vendor. This is 60. Also, let me check the vendor report. And one more thing you need to remember, like three T codes for invoice posting: FB50, FB60, FB60, FB50 for GL, FB60 for vendor posting, FB70 for invoice customer posting. And same thing, like we can verify FBL1N. FBL1N report is for vendor. FBL3N for GL reporting. FBL5N is for customer report. So if you remember one T code, you can like maybe you can get it the other T codes also. 50, 60, 70. And then 1N, 15N, FBL5N, FBL3N, FBL1N. So let me check the report also. Slash N FBL1N. Any transaction posted or not? Let me check. Yes. Okay. So looks we don't have any transaction posting. So let me do the transaction posting of FB60. So I'll go to FB60. So here like we need to verify the company code. So our company code, we need to switch on to our company code TNUS. The vendor is 6,600. Transaction posting today's I'll post. Document date and posting date. Document date and posting date. Today's date I'm taking. And the document type KR. So let me check the before posting. Definitely it will not allow because we have not created any number ranges. So first we need to create the number ranges. To create the number range, I'll go for SPRO, reference IMG, financial accounting global setting, document, document type, define document type. So here document type we are not creating, just we are verifying the related number range for doc type. So I'll go here. So you even if you see this error message, so in company code TNUS the number range 19 is missing. So we need to maintain the number range because the number range which is related to doc type KR. So if I go here, doc type KR, here you can see the doc type. If you double click on it, you can see the number range 19 is assigned to KR doc type. Since like invoice related posting will happen by considering doc type KR. So here number range is 19. I'll try to maintain number range. Give the TNUS. Click on change intervals. Click on insert. So for insert, I'll maintain number range 19, 1900. No, not 19, 2021. Here I'll give 1900. Here 199. Then save it. So here, like we are considering doc type AR, so that is a system is asking number range for 19. So if I press enter, now it will give the one more message, error message, which is for doc type KR and entry is required and field reference number. So here, if you observe here, field reference is mandatory. So I'll enter it field reference number 12345. That's it. So also here for doc type KR and entry required in field document header text. I'll give here header text. That's it. I'll take here service. Just think we have taken service from employee. Then it is a salary related one. I'll post to salary account. The amount is I'll take 1,000 here 1,000. Okay. So I think 400 100. I think we have activated cost center. So I'll deactivate the cost center. If you observe the error message, an entry is required in cost center field. So cost center is not at like controlling area we have not activated. I'll go and deactivate the controlling area for now time being. Here expenses
Sorry, just
nature.
a quick question on the previous thing.
Yeah.
The reference number, is it usually just a random set of number, or in real life scenario you'd have
No, we
a
can give
specific?
any. It's not a random number. If
Uh-huh.
it's not a random number, whatever like we can enter a system, it will take. But it is a unique number.
Okay, so we should be normally we should be maintaining a normal,
Yeah, yeah.
like defined
It's
set
a
of numbers.
correct. Because if I go back here, there is a see here doc type KR, right? For doc type KR required during document entry, you can see the reference number. Reference number is a mandatory required. Reference number is required and document header text also required. If I deselect this one, system will not ask reference number and header text because
Okay.
it is maintained in the configuration level. So that is the reason it is asking reference number. With the
Mm-hmm.
reference number, you can give anything. It's not specific to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So one more thing
Okay.
here are which is a cost center. So right now we have not activated the controlling area, but since it is asking cost center, so I'll deactivate in the GL like a GL level. So I'll go here 400 100. If I go for paid bank interest of here, you can see the G04, the field status group, which is a cost account is a mandatory. So what I'll do, I'll change it to G01. Now I press enter. I'll go back and I'll come back to the screen. B16. So text one I'll give reference number, the amount 1,000. I'll give salary account, amount star. Now you can see the text column mandatory. That's it. So now it is not asking cost center is not asking mandatory because we have a deactivated cost center. So that is the reason it is not asking cost center field mandatory. Okay. So I'll post
Okay.
it. So now document is posted with document number 1900. So if I go back /n, if I go back and I refer the report, FBL1N, so report if I execute here, we have a open item, cleared item, all items. Vendor account I'm not entering since we have a less vendors. We have only one vendor, so that is the reason I'm not entering vendor number. Company code TNUS. I'm just executing the report. So if I execute the report, you can see the data, which is open item, and also you can see the status due date due 1000. How much is due? 1000. You can see in the report. So now we need to make the payment. Related this, we need to make the payment to vendor. To make the payment, we have a either we can do by using check. We can make the payment by using check, or we can manually make the payment. Like a manual payment already we saw. So now we will go for automatic payment. So automatic payment is the system. What it will do, it will verify what are all vendor items due are there. Those item it will select those items, it will consider those vendor numbers, and then it will generate check for those vendors. And then either in real time scenario, what will happen if any due item is there for vendor payment, it will generate the vendor related payments, and it will generate the check for them. And then either we can send by taking a printout, and we can send it to courier to the vendors, or else some companies they follow, they will send it to bank directly. So bank people they will deposit the check, and then all the details will be there, vendor bank details and all will be there. System it will identify, and then it will make the payment, like by considering account details from our organization account details will be considered, and vendor bank details also will be considered, and then it will make the payment from our organization account to vendor account. This will happen. Now we will do the automatic payment. To do the automatic payment, we need to do the some configuration is required. To do the configuration, again I'll go back for SPRO. Hope you are following me.
Yes, I'm following.
Yeah. So now we are doing automatic payment. To do the automatic payment, let me go back SPRO, reference IMG, financial accounting, accounts AR and AP, account receivables and accounts payable, business transactions, outgoing payment, automatic outgoing payment, automatic outgoing payment. Next, payment method bank selection for payment program. So here we have all the details we need to select, we need to maintain it. First one, set up all company codes for payment transaction. In this configuration level, we need to set up the company code, like which payment method, which company code is used for automatic payment. So just click on set up all company codes for payment transaction, select new entries. So now I'll maintain the company code TNUS. So sending company code and paying company code. So definitely here sending company code, like sometimes uh, on behalf of one company will purchase, and on behalf of other company will pay the payment. In that case, sending company is one and paying company code is two. For now our scenario, we have a only one company code. So sending company code is TNUS only, and paying company code also TNUS. I just we need to maintain the company code here, and then just save it. Go back go back Next one, set up paying company code for payment transaction. So here we need to set up all company codes for payment transaction. Here set up paying company code details we need to maintain. Just click on set up paying company code, select new entries. So here paying company code which is TNUS only. So minimum amount for incoming payment, if I'll consider a 10, or maximum 10. Sorry, minimum amount for outgoing 10, minimum amount for incoming. So at least minimum amount always should be more than 10. Then only system will allow for automatic payment. Otherwise, less than 10, we can make the payment manually. Select Here, you have any question here?
No.
Okay. So next one here, we need to generate payment advice also. So payment advice is nothing but it's a detailed information like how much we made, we paid amount, and also how we paid amount, like what account we have considered for payment, which account we paid, and from which bank. Those details we need to send a payment letters to the vendor. That needs to be generated, which is in a payment advice note. To generate the payment advice, we need to use the standard SAP format. Payment advice form SAP has already provided, so we can consider this form and then save it. That's it. Go back, go back. Next, third step, which is set up payment method per country for payment transaction. So in this third step, we need to maintain the payment method, like what payment method we are using, either payment method check, payment method transfer, or direct debit, or bank transfer. What method we are using, those details we need to maintain. So right now we have like these payment methods already available for US. So maybe I'll use the payment method 2 for check. So click on new entries, country US, and payment method 2, which is a check payment method, check payment method for outgoing payment method classification, like we need to classify either it is bank transfer or check. So for now I am selecting, either we need to select payment transfer or payment check also. So I'll select check method we are making payment. Also we need to specify the if it is a check, definitely we need to activate these details, because sometimes we may send a check, we will print out the check and we will send it to vendor people, like suppliers. So we need to populate street address, PO box, and PO post details and all. Also, we can select bank details if it is account required. So bank details, what is the return information is required, and then I'll specify the payment doc type is KZ. Here also KZ. So now classic payment medium program. Here payment medium, to generate the payment medium and a check format, everything we need to populate, we need to generate the check format. To generate the check format, we need to use the standard SAP program which SAP has already provided, RFFO US underscore C. This is a standard program to generate the payment medium related programs. So also name details, like what are all information to be populated, those we need to consider. Save it. That's it. Now we maintain the three steps we have. Here, like in automatic payment method level, we have a total 6 steps are there. So we completed 3 steps. Another 3 steps we need to do, which is set up bank determination for payment transaction. So just click on set up bank determination. So go to TNUS, select TNUS. So in this, like we need to maintain all the details, like our ranking order, bank accounts, that we need to specify all the details. Ranking order is nothing but it's a, suppose we have a multiple bank accounts, like which bank account has to be considered first and which bank to be considered second. Those details we need to maintain here. So that is the reason I'll specify ranking order 1 only, since we have only one. So currency I will not specify anything. If it is a specific currency, then we will maintain currency details. Ranking order, sorry, here it is payment method, not a ranking. So payment method is 2. We already created payment method. I'll specify payment method. Ranking order 1. House bank. Okay, I think we need to maintain this one and then come back. So not this one. First I'll go back and then I'll maintain it. Before maintaining this one, we need to maintain the payment method for company code. Okay, here we need to maintain third step, fourth step, which we need to maintain the company code along with payment method details. So just click on new entries and the paying company code TNUS, the payment method 2, and the minimum amount I'll consider 10. Maximum amount I'll give maximum amount here. Form, here we need to specify the form, payment medium form. So I'll go back, I go for F4 option, select. So it is not allowing. Maybe I'll go for FBZP. Okay, this is the one which SAP already provided, check related form, check format. So I'll specify the check format here. Save it. Now this is the check format. Go back, go back. Next one, we need to maintain the house bank details we need to set up. For house bank, you go here in the screen, you will get the details. This is the like FBZP T code or FBZP one single screen, like one single T code, you will get the all the 6 steps, like 6 configuration related information we can maintain. Like first one, all company code, second one paying company code, third payment method, fourth payment method in company code. 4 steps are completed. Now we need to do the fifth step, which is house bank. So let me maintain the house bank also. So company code TNUS, select TNUS, double click on house bank, select new entries. So here we need to specify the house bank. So let's take house bank city, city 1, country US. I'll specify the bank key also. Bank key, something, bank key is nothing but it's a every bank will consist like some routing number, or else we can say it is a bank code. It's not a bank account number, it is a bank key routing number. Something details will be there, like SWIFT code, how we have a SWIFT code and all. Similar way, like every bank will have a bank key. Those details we need to maintain in real time scenario. So just click on. You have any question?
Is there one specific system in terms of banking,
It's a,
or it's
yeah,
by what you
bank
decide,
people will
either
provide.
IBAN or SWIFT account?
Yeah, yeah, correct. IBAN and SWIFT details. It's a
Okay.
similar IBAN and SWIFT.
Hmm.
Okay. So
Okay.
click on. Now I'll maintain the bank key, Citibank. Then double click on house bank accounts. Okay. Okay. And one more thing here, like in S4 HANA, in ECC, like we are maintaining directly here, like bank accounts and all. But in S4 HANA, SAP has like they've stopped to creating an ECC. Instead of ECC, we need to create in the like a URL, like which is a online, where Internet Explorer level we need to maintain the bank account details. So that is the reason when you click on create bank account, it will take you another screen. Hope you can see the screen. Here we need to maintain it. So let me maintain the opening date. I'll take today's date. The company code TNUS, account holder Sandeep, bank country specify US, bank key 123456. It is a bank account for specific person. Okay, I'll maintain bank key, bank country, currency USD, account number, account description, saving account type, saving account or salary account, whatever. Bank US 1236 does not exist. Okay, so now we created bank account. So let me press enter, back, let's go back. Click on manage. So now we need to assign the bank GL account here. So basically, it is a bank related is bank side where like account is there, and that bank GL account we need to linking between bank account to our like SAP GL account. So right now the SAP GL account which we have, I'll assign it for now. Let me create, otherwise bank account is not there. So we need to create the one bank account, bank GL account /n FS00 assets. Under assets, I'll create 201 assets, specify the bank account. So here it is a, so I'll specify the house bank. So house bank, which is we have a city, then save it. Let me maintain the GL account 20101. Select this GL account, then that's it. So here like a, it's a bank account is part of bank where we create a bank like a account details and all, and this is linked with our in SAP system level GL account is linked for bank account. Then just save it. House bank ID. Okay, so let me maintain the house bank account. Save it. Let me go back, verify again. Okay, so now that like whatever we maintain, those details are mapped to in like in this screen. So definitely like this is a bank details, bank account number and GL account, which in ECC we are maintaining directly, but now in S4 HANA it is not possible to maintain this bank account number details and GL account. It is a basically they have moved instead of configuration they have moved into maintenance activity, which like end users people end user they will maintain all the details in the URL level. So this is the configuration of house bank. So basically difference between ECC and S4 HANA, but in ECC we are maintaining it directly like bank account details and all. But now bank account details we are maintaining in the URL like NWBC. The portal level we need to maintain it. The portal to go to portal again. If I click on this create bank, it will take you in this screen where we can maintain the bank details and all here. Okay, clear or
Okay.
any doubt here?
These automated payments will execute on a specific date or whenever there's an outstanding, or
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever
rather
we have
whenever
a
there's a posting.
whenever outstanding is there, then system automatically we need to run the program. There is a one standard program is there.
Hmm.
So that standard program, what it will do, it will check the all the vendors. All the
Hmm.
vendors will verify how many open items are there.
Hmm.
What is the payment method, whether it is a payment method check or payment method transfer. What is there, then it will consider and it will make the payment.
Okay.
But before making the payment, before executing that program, first we need to set up the system.
Hmm.
It is a configuration which we are doing is a configuration which is a one-time activity. But that we need to consultant only will do this configuration activity.
Yeah.
So now we did total 5 steps are there to use the automatic payment process. If you want to use, if we want to implement automatic payment process, definitely we need to set up all these 6 steps. So now we completed 5 steps. Next, fifth step, which is bank determination. Click on it, go to position, company code, select TNUS, double click on ranking orders, select new entries. Now we need to maintain the payment method, currency. So I'm not maintaining any currency here. Ranking order, first ranking order 1. Here house bank. I'll select house bank which we created, city, press enter and save it. So here basically we need to maintain the what payment method and what is the currency and what is the ranking order, what is the house bank details we need to maintain in this configuration. Next one, bank accounts. Just double click on bank accounts, new entries. So now we need to specify the house bank, payment method 2, currency. Here we need to specify the account ID which is city, and bank account. We need to specify the bank account. Maybe I think I'll select the bank account 001. So maybe I did a like a small correction needs to be done. So 20101, which is a clearing account, which is a sub account. So main account which we need to maintain in the house bank level. So let me adjust that house bank level also settings. Double click on available amounts, select new entries, house bank, city bank, account, city, days. So no need to specify any like valid. This bank is how many days is valid. So I'll not give any days here. Currency I'll not give. Available for outgoing. Maybe I'll maintain maximum amount. Okay. So currency is a mandatory. So I'll mention the currency also, USD currency. Just save it. That's it. Go back. Go back. So here I think we need to specify the main bank GL account, not a sub GL account. I think I created only one GL account. Go back here. Here. Instead of 10, I'll create one more GL account for main bank. For main bank, I'll change this one only. Or else I'll create one more GL account. 100. main bank. I'll maintain here main bank GL account. Save it. So why we need to maintain the main bank? Because this main bank is always it match with bank account data. Like whatever amount, whatever balance is there in the bank account, same should be there in the our bank GL account. This is the main bank GL account which will display all the bank data. Always it will match with bank account data only. So now I'll go back here. I'll refresh. So it will reflect the. Still it is not. House bank. Yes. Double click bank accounts. So now you can see the GL account is reflected. So basically always ending with zero GL account only we will maintain in the main bank, house bank level. Other like ending with 1, 2, 3, those are all clearing GL account. We need to specify like outgoing clearing or incoming clearing and all. It is a main bank GL account which always it is matched, always it is a synchronized with balance synchronization with bank account number and then bank GL account. Definitely in real time scenario what we will do, we will maintain with ending with zero only for this GL account. But if we can maintain any GL account, but in real time scenario most of the time we will maintain ending with zero only for house bank level. So now we have done the automatic payment related configuration. So let me execute the automatic payment process. To execute the automatic payment, again, like we have either we can go by path or we can go by executing T code also. So I'll go for accounts payable, periodic processing. Under periodic processing, you can see the F110. So this is the automatic payment program. Like in real time scenario, end users, they will execute this T code on daily basis or monthly basis or weekly basis. It's not a monthly basis. Mostly like they will execute on daily and weekly, something like that, depending on their payment. How like if they are paying daily, they will select this F110, they will execute. If they are paying on weekly, then they will execute this T code. So let me execute this T code. Like when we go to this F110 screen, definitely system will ask the run date. So I'll specify the run date today only, which is 13/09/2021. Identification, maybe you can give any identification. So I'll give A1. Then we have a like tabs are the status tab. So now no parameters entered. So I'll go for parameters tab. We have a like a different tab. So let me go to parameters tab first. In the parameter tab, we need to specify the posting date. By default it will be populated based on run date. Documents entered up to also it will be considered based on date only. So company code I'll specify TNUS, and the payment method I'll specify the payment method too, and the next posting date I'll specify like tomorrow. Like a next posting date always it should be posting date plus one always. So I'll take 14/09/2021. Again, when we are going to execute, I'll specify next posting date 2021. The vendor number. So I'll select the vendor number which we have a /n pp for /n xt xk xk03 So I'll take this one. Maybe we need to maintain the master data level. Payment method also we need to maintain. I think I missed that one also. Let me maintain the payment method in the master data level. We need to assign the payment method. So let me go to change the right now by default it will be general like a business partner general. I'll change it to company code data which is FLV. FL, FL related FLV this one. I'll go to company code. The company code like in the company code data level we need to maintain the payment method. Since like payment method is not assigned here, so I'll assign the payment method in the vendor master data which is payment method 2. Just save it. Sandeep, are you following me or any confusion here?
Now follow.
Okay. So basically, like we have a configured the payment method. That payment method we need to maintain at the vendor master data level. So system will then only system will identify so and so payment method, so and so vendor is available, so and so payment method. So I'll go here now vendor. I'll consider this vendor 600. Specify the vendor number here. Center. But in real time scenario, mostly like what we will how we will execute, we'll specify here one. Here from range is a one. System is hang. Payment method is maintained. It is system is taking time. Okay, I could not able to do in another screen also since it is already processing. So let me go here. Okay. So now here mostly like in real time scenario what we will may specify here like we will specify maximum like a one from number 1 to 999. So like all the vendors will be considered when you maintain 1 to 99999. So right now I'm not taking 199 since we have only one vendor for TNUS. But I'm telling you in real time scenario how generally they will execute. Like all the vendors, it will verify, open it, all the open items, it will verify, and then it will make the payment. Taking so much time. So I'll remove this one. I'll specify only one vendor which we have. Need to specify in the parameters tab. Then I'll go to free selection tab. In the free selection tab, like a specific any specific details, any thing needs to be excluded or added, considered, then we will use this free selection tab. So right now this is not required. I'll go to additional log tab. Here, uh, when you select additional log, detailed information will be populated. If any failures occurred, if any success occurred, detailed log will be populated by selecting this one. So let me select due date check, payment method selection in all cases, line item for the payment documents. So here I'll specify the vendor number, and the next print out data medium tab. This is the very important. So here, like this program which we have already assigned in the payment method level, this payment method related information will be populated. So we need to we need to create the variant. To create the variant, it just you can type it test, or else you can type it to payment method. Anyhow, we are running the payment method 2 only. So select this one 2. If you enter, it will give the message variant 2 has not been created. So we need to create this one. Click on maintain variants for all selection screens. Specify the paying company code TNUS. Specify the payment method to. So I think we missed the one more activity. So we need to do that also. Select this one, account ID, city. So we need to maintain. We need to mention the check lot also. So right now we don't have any check lots. So we need to create the check lots. Like when you issue the check, definitely system will populate the check number, like which check number, what is the payment amount, all these details to be populated in the check format. So that is the reason we need to create the check numbers. So to create the check number, I'll go back. So I think we missed that one configuration. It's not a configuration. Somehow it is a one type of master data. So check lot maintenance. I'll go to FCHIT code, where we need to maintain the bank account details and all. Bank account and check details. So specify paying company code TNUS, house bank, city, the account ID also city, press enter. click on change option, select new entries. Now we need to maintain the lot number. So let me check the lot number 001. Check number I'll take 1000 or 10,000 to 199. So here this is the sequential, because if you select non-sequential, then system will manual purpose we will select non-sequential. If you don't select, definitely system will consider automatically sequential only. So just press enter or continue and then save it. Maybe here sort information I'll give. Check payment for TNUS. That's it. Now check lot is created. If I go in this, now you can see the check number, which is check lot number 001. Okay, so now I need to print checks. Yes, click on this printer, like where we need to print. Right now we don't have any printer, so I'll take LP01, which SAP standard LP01 is a printer details. Select print immediately. Print payment advice note also. Click on yes. Printer LP01. Print immediately. Yes. The print payment summary also. If you want to print the summary also, yes. Click on it. Select LP01. The print immediately. Press enter. So number of sample. If you want to generate the sample, you can select two, or else no need to select this one. So, but in real time scenario, we won't specify sample and all. So otherwise, if you select two, every time two checks will be two checks will be issued for every sample printout. Also, it will be utilized. So no need to specify here two or whatever. So maybe we can specify zero. Then go back. When you click on go back, system will ask leave value maintenance, save. Yes, click on yes. So payment method, I'll specify name, save it, go back. So now we created payment method. Now click on status. Now it will ask the do you want to save? Yes, click on yes. Now you can see the parameters status also it be changed to green status. Parameters have been created. So here like we have a two option, one is payment run, one is proposal. Proposal is like a first preview, like before executing payment run, first we need to view, like preview the payments whether it is considering the payments or not. Like first we need to select the proposal and then we'll go for payment run. So just click on proposal, click on start immediately and create payment medium also. Click on yes, continue, press enter. Now the status is payment proposal has been created. So let me check the proposal. Click on display proposal. So now status, you can see the proposal is considered, but somehow there is a issue, error is there. Just we need to find out the what is the error. Just double click on it. So again double click on it. Now you can see the no valid payment method found. Payment method we maintained it. It is still not maintained. So let me check the business partner slash and BP. Okay, it is there in the master data, it is there. So line item level, it is not there. Slash n FB L1N. I'll go here, I'll execute. So here, if I go for line item level, there is no payment method. So here you can see the payment method is blank. So I'll change the payment method to, and save it. What is this error message? For YS for USD, there is no need to use currency code for LE. multiple times. Okay, there is some warning message. So I'll ignore this warning message. Let me try to run the again. So I'll go back, click on go back. So first, since it is a error message, it is in error only. So until you get the status is in green, then only you can able to run the payment run. Even if you run the payment run, it will fail again. So what I'll do, I just made the changes in the line item level. So now I'll rerun the payment proposal. To rerun the which is already run, it is not allowed to rerun the proposal. So I'll go to here, I'll delete first, proposal only I'll delete, go to edit, there is a edit, under edit you have a like a delete also option is there, proposal delete, just click on delete. So now you can see the proposal is deleted, parameters are still there. So now again I'll run the proposal, select start immediately, create payment medium, press enter. Let me check now. There is a one more error, I guess. Let me check the what is the error now. No valid payment method found. Why? Payment method is okay, okay, okay. Sorry. See here, like if I go for display proposal log, since we have activated additional log, so that is the reason you can see the display proposal log. I'll go here. Now you can see the reader. If you check this log, we can find out the what is exact issue. So here payment method selection for item due 1000. Payment method 2 is being checked. Street or PO box entry is missing. This is the important because in the configuration level we have activated, we have selected these two fields like a street or PO box. So I'll go here, vendor master. I'll go general data. Here PO box. I'll mention PO box 1234 something. What is their PO box, and then we need to specify the street also, street or PO box. Street, if I'll mention both street or PO box, postal code 12345, street or PO box entry is missing, then save it. I think it will still again we may get one more error. So that is a vendor bank details. So bank details we need to maintain in the payment transaction tab. So let me maintain the bank details also. I'll go payment transaction. I'll mention the bank details. I'll specify here 001, country US, bank key. I'll specify 123456 something. Bank account also I'll specify 123. This is something HDFC I'll specify. Then save it. So initially like in a BZP level we have maintained Citibank. But in this, we are maintaining the HDFC Bank. Like it is a vendor bank details. The Citibank is our bank details, which is a TN US company code related bank details. I'll go here, I'll delete it, and then I'll reprocess the proposal. So delete it this one. So now it is maintained the bank details. I'll go back, I'll go here, and then I'll run the proposal. Just click on it, press enter. Now it is taking some time, so I think it is processing. So now I'll go back to display proposal. When you click on display proposal, now you can see the status is green. So now ready to make the payment. I'll go here, then I'll run the payment run. Just click on payment run, press enter, then continue. So now you can see the payment orders, one generated, one completed. If you want, you can see the payment details. Now payment is generated. Also you can see the all the details are generated. Okay, here some problem is there, I guess. The payment is cleared. Payment run is intended for cross payment run payment media. Thing pay A1 intended to cross payment run payment media. No record selected. So let me check here. But anyhow, now if I refresh it, it will not display since there is no open item. That means it is a payment is cleared. So now you can see the status red to green status. Like it is a invoice item and paid amount. There is a something problem is there, but somehow it is like a check format and all that we need to step started program is intended for cross payment on payment media. Okay, fine. Anyhow, payment is executed, but a check related form is not generated. That is a something. It's a technical related things. Maybe I'll try to find out what is the exact issue. Okay, for now, like hope you clear. You got some idea like how a automatic payment process will work. Going forward, like the 6 steps, which we did a configuration of 6 steps. all company code, paying company code, payment method for company code, house bank, and then bank determinants. These details, these 6 steps is you need to remember. Mostly, like you will get many questions in this configuration only. If you go for any interview, definitely they will ask many questions in the FBZP related configuration related things.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe I think you can try to do this configuration. Can we continue or close? Do you have a time?
No, I think we can close now.
Yeah, okay. Fine, fine. I think I need to check like why the payment run is completed successfully, but check is not generated. Something, it's a training system. Most of the time, somebody they are making so many changes, knowingly or unknowingly. So that is the reason. Most of the time, I am requesting most of the trainees don't do any changes for standard. If you want to make changes you can create your own and you can do, but somehow there
Hmm.
still some people are doing some standard process, they are making changes. So we need to identify what was the issue, why it is not generated. Check and all will help, try to find out, and I will let you know tomorrow, and then we'll continue further topics like taxation for AR and other topics.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, we have a year we need to discuss, and also we need to discuss asset accounting and banking also. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shall I think we close? We can wind up.
Okay.